before 8 o'clock and we're at Cefn Lakes. This is fast becoming certainly one of South Wales' best fishing holiday venues now, with all the addition of the cabins. Lovely little niche accommodation they've got here now. I've been coming here for years and it's lovely to see it develop from originally it was just a trout lake and a little coarse pond, and now there's numerous lakes all stuffed full of fish, but in a managed way, you know. It's Owen and the family have managed the lakes properly. Lots of fish, but they understand that if you've got lots of fish and high densities, the best way to look after them is to manage them. So they do a bit of netting on the ponds themselves, and we come in and do quite a bit as well, and just crop fish, move them around. There's plenty of waters on site, so it's a good place. You can always find somewhere to put more fish, clean fish, sell the offspring. Anything they don't need they can move on, but yeah, it's all done in a decent, sustainable way. And whilst there is high densities of fish, like I say, it's not like some of these really massively overstocked commercials. So this one is a match lake, long, quite narrow, and we join 200 metres of net together, and it's literally 200 metres pretty much down each side. This side's not frozen, this side is. So what we'll do, yeah, this side's totally frozen. And what you do, if you obviously you've got to be very, very, very careful netting under the ice. We don't suggest people try it, but the trick is not to smash all the ice. You just smash them out. When I shoot the net, use the boat like an icebreaker, and because you're reversing in the boat to shoot the nets, it's quite tricky if the ice is thick. So shoot the net all the way up here and then pull the net under the ice. It's not that thick. In fairness, it's sometimes better if it's a bit thicker, because it stops breaking up. But while we do that, we'll move fish around. So if you don't put blocking nets, because of the kerfuffle you're going to make shooting this net and the ice, etc. If I don't put stop nets in, even though it's literally freezing cold, the fish could move. Normally when it's freezing they don't, but the extra noise and the extra hassle of shooting nets under the ice means they could move. And then normally they'll be one side or the other. You know, you'll get a mother load in lakes like this, but normally it'll be one side or the other. In the summer, yeah, of course they're more widespread, but more often than not the fish will be in one area, not under the ice. It's slightly wider this side. So that's what we're going to do. 200 metres on the boat, and then I shoot the first 200 down there, and then as the boys start to pull it, I'll then block this channel off here, and the other end is the same sort of thing. Block those off with laning nets, leave them there, land one net that side, and then Owen and the lads will come round and just shift fish. No snags, quite nice to net really. And then obviously back to the truck, we've got to drag all the kit across the grass. So then the second sweep we do on this side means the nets are in the right place to pack up, clean all the stiff stuff off and get back in the truck. So yeah, if you don't turn up until 9-10 o'clock in the morning to do jobs like this, you've had it, because it's not the netting that takes a long time, because only a couple of 100-metre sweeps. It's the sourcing of the fish, and obviously they're the priority, so you can't muck about. You've got to look after the stock. Good thing is, the colder it is, the tougher they are, so it's nice and cold. We love days like this. Not at 4 o'clock in the morning, you don't when you get up, but once you get on site, you give it an hour, the sun will be up, it'll be quite pleasant. So, but you've got to keep moving. You know, we're not a team that's going to sit and have cups of tea all day when there's lots and lots of fish to move and grade, because you just can't afford to. You run out of daylight. Not only that, you want to get home, clean the kit off for the next day. So yeah, it's a bit of an insight in what we're doing today. So after smashing the ice on one side, 200 metre sweep, we've pulled it in as a good 1,500, 1,600 pounds worth of carp over there, which we've just landed. So then we're moving those into that pond there, and then doing this side, 9:20 AM. That's how we get shit done.